Hello, welcome to Pink Sunrise Tarot. I'm Sonia and I'm going to be doing a reading for Virgo. Hello, Virgos. Hello to everyone. I hope everybody is doing well. I want to get right into this, Virgo, and just find out what you need to know. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, email. All the information is in the description box that you need. Um, and that's it. Let's just get right into it. I do have a potty mouth, so I ask for your forgiveness now because that's not going to change, okay? So just want you guys to know. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it doesn't. So let's get into this. I'm a freestyle reader, so whatever happens, happens. Whatever I see, smell, taste, hear, and feel, I will discuss. I always come into every reading with every humbling intention is, as possible as I can be, with as much humbling intentions I can put into the reading. But sometimes it's out of my control. The message is the message, okay? So please bear with me. And again, if it resonates for you, take it. If it doesn't, just leave it alone, please. Just leave it alone. Okay? Don't complicate your life. Don't complicate the story. Don't take anything that you absolutely do not need. Okay? This channel is about healing, about motivation, about inspiring, but it's also very triggering. It's also, you know, it's about getting behind the wounds. It's about discussing things that, that you don't want to bring to the surface, that have to come to the surface in order to continue that healing, continue that growth. That is what this channel is for. This is what this channel is all about. That is what I do. Okay? I'm a healer, and that's what I do. I'm not gonna talk about soulmates and twin flames and all that other kind of stuff. There's multiple readers, there's multiple tarot channels for that. Here, that's not what that's about. Here, it's about you. It's about your inner growth. It's about you healing. It's about finding the directions you need to go in. Okay. If there's anything that comes out that's different, then that's a message, all into itself. But for the most part, that's what I'm geared towards. So. But like I said, I'm freestyle. So freestyle means it is wide open. Whatever happens, happens, okay? All right. Let's see what Virgo needs to know for their highest good. My little one is here. He's watching his shows. I have the music on, so hopefully it's, drowns out a little bit of noise in the living room. I have the door open because I want to be able to hear him. And I want him to be able to come down here if he needs to, so. All right, Virgo, what does Virgo need to know, please, for their highest good? Show me the cards that I need to see so that I can relay the message to them correctly. Please and thank you. First card out is the Queen of Swords. Well, second card out is the Knight of Cups. And I have my own unique style. I'm not like everybody else. Nor do I want to be, okay? I'm my own individual spirit here. I have the Plaza of Wands. The Seven of... Wow. Okay. Wow. That was intense right there, Virgo. Wow. That King of Wands, I really wanted to show up. Slap the shit out of the cards and everything. Whoa. Virgo, what do you got going on with this King of Wands over here? Woo! I see the kid. I can tell you right now what's going on. Yeah. I can tell you right now what's going on, Virgo. Real quick, just by the snap of the cards with that King of Wands. You're starting off with the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Palace of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the King of Wands with the Moon energy underneath. What this is clearly saying right here, Virgo, before we go any further, that you have a connection with somebody that you need to cut away or that you have cut away that is not done dealing with you. They are not taking no for an answer. And it's just, it is clear as day. The Queen of Swords needing to cut out what isn't serving you. You're very well aware of the situation. You're very well aware of this connection. You're very well aware of this individual, okay? And there was a lot, and I have to say it in past tense because that's how I'm feeling it, that's how I'm seeing it. There was somebody that you had a connection with. I can't say if it was strong, I can't say what it was, I just know that there was a connection that you were in. It was mild. There was feelings there on both ends. There were feelings there. And this King of Wands wanted you to move in. That's what I'm feeling. That they wanted you to move in. They were moving things a lot faster than you wanted to. And you found something out about this individual. You found something out with the Seven of Swords. And I want to get right into it because I want to know what this King of Wands was hiding. That's just how it's coming to me. Virgo, you're in the Queen of Swords energy. You're cutting out what isn't serving you. Why? Because somebody or something that was in an a Knight of Cups energy with a Plaza of Wands wanted you in their home, wanted you in their space, maybe a little controlling. You found out something with the Seven of Swords here when it comes to this King of Wands. And the moon is here. So there's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of unknown. That's why I said what I said. You got the secrets card with the moon. Then you got the Seven of Swords. So there's a lot of shit here that you weren't even aware of when it came to this King of Wands. And this King of Wands, again, it could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So they could have that in their chart. They don't have to necessarily be a fire sign, but they have a lot of fire in their chart. Or they have a lot of fire and passion for you. That's probably why they're not accepting no for an answer. So Virgo, you're dealing with someone that is not accepting no for an answer. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. There's a female doing this to a male, or there's a male doing this to a female, or however it works, however it resonates in your life, okay? Female, female, male, male, it doesn't matter. Energy is energy. There's energy here, Virgo, of you wanting to cut something out that is not wanting to be released. That just, like, I felt it as soon as the card snapped with this one, like, aggressively, like, whoa. Whoa. Like, I gotta figure this out. Because this is like, whoa. Look at this. And at the bottom of the deck, that was left on top of the card, is the Ace of Wands. You're wanting a start over. You're wanting a redo. You're wanting to not have to deal with this situation anymore. And I don't know. I look at Queen of Cups. You're in your emotions, Queen of Wands. You have a lot of passion for this person, but the High Priestess underneath, you're using your intuition. Something happened here, love. Something happened with the Seven of Swords and this moon energy, and I want to find out because it's geared towards this King of Wands. Again, it could be it's just an energy, so it could be a female in the King energy, aggressive, very ambitious, wanting, her way, his way, whatever the case may be. They're not accepting. Let me just put it like this: they're not taking no for an answer. That's not cool. No one should ever feel like, no one. If no means no, doesn't matter how you put it, doesn't matter how you spell it, no means no. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. If you don't like it, too bad. And that goes for everyone from Aries to Pisces. We all have a right to say no. We all have a right to say yes. And if you say you're done with somebody and they say, well, they're not done with you, that's not fair. If you're done, then you're done. That person has to just pick up the pieces and just continue on forward. And I know it's hard. It's easier said than done, but I've been there. I've been on both sides. I've been told no, and I've had to move on. And I've also had to say no to others. So it's just like, I know how it is. But for someone to say, for this, you found something out here, love, and it wasn't something small. For a Virgo that's an earth energy to come out as a Queen of Swords, yeah, you're cutting something out. Why are you cutting something out? Because it's in the Seven of Swords energy underneath the moon. There's a lot of freaking hidden secrets. A lot of hidden secrets. And the way this King of Wands came out, very aggressive. They have a lot of love for you, and they want you to be in their presence. They want you to be in their home. They want you to be where they can see you at all times. That's obsessive. I wouldn't be surprised if the devil shows up in this reading. That's not a cool energy for anyone. No one should ever have to feel like that. Over means it's over. Move on, pick up the pieces, and just keep it going. No one should feel afraid, or nobody should be threatened. No means no. If you don't like it, too bad. Too bad. There's so many people out there. Take your time, heal yourself, and move on and find somebody else. Everybody is not for everybody. Sometimes we get into relationships that we just shouldn't be in. We ignored all the red flags. Next thing you know, when you really see something that's like could be quite. I'm just gonna shut up. I'm going right for the Seven of Swords, because I'm going right for the Seven of Swords, Council. Please, let's get right into this. The Seven of Swords, please. These cards are just screaming. I can feel it. Wow, look at this shit. This is why I love doing what I do. I can't make it up already. Look at this. Look at this already. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. You know what? You got victory. Because there's something you found out about this situation that you didn't want have anything to do with, Virgo. You were victorious when this Seven of Swords presented itself. You knew, using your intuition, using that High Priestess energy, you knew something wasn't right. Why wasn't something right? It was Ten of Wands. It was a burden. A burden. Why? Because of a Three of Swords. So that's what I'm saying. That's why it's just like, yeah, you got victory because there was a Seven of Wands here, and there was a lot of burdens. There's a lot. I mean, you've gone up the hill, you've gone down the hill, you've gone, up the stairs, down the stairs, up and around the corner, the whole night. You've gone through a lot with this person, and then you find out there's a Three of Swords. And a Three of Swords could be anybody. It could be they have, a extracurricular activity. They have other passions. They have something going on other than you that caused this conflict. Okay, and it was obviously something that they wanted to hide. Wow, I want to go right to this King of Swords. I mean, this King of I want to go right to this King of Wands and find out what his energy is about. Wow, Virgo, this is intense. This is intense. I'm freaking sweating over here. Wow, this is intense. Let's look at this King of Wands, please. Tell me about this King of Wands. Wow. Tell me about this King of Wands, please. Wow. These cards are just like crazy, crazy, crazy. The King of Wands, look at this. I told you, the devil. The devil energy next to the Three of Swords with the Page of Swords. They want to communicate with you. Look at their swords are down. They want to communicate. They're in this like mercy, please allow me to speak to you, allow me to, tell you what happened and everything else. And you're being asked with the Chariot to move on. Just leave it alone, love. This person wants you to come into their area. This person wants you to come out of your shell. I'm pretty sure that you're hiding or maybe just staying away and trying to avoid the person, but they're trying to get you to come into their area, trying to get you to come into their home, trying to get you to talk to them. Virgo, if you don't feel safe, then you don't do it. Simple as that. Okay, simple as that. Don't ever feel forced to do anything, and that goes from Aries to Pisces. Never feel forced to feel like you need to go somewhere or do something to appease somebody else, to help to satisfy somebody else's needs. If you're uncomfortable, then you don't go. Simple as that. And if you want to go, then you go with family members, you go with friends, you go with partners, you go with other people that are there that could help you. Okay, talk at a public place, talk over the phone, whatever the case may be, but don't ever put yourself in a situation where it could be compromising your health or your safety, okay? And that goes for the other person too. You don't, you don't do it. And especially with this much anger, no, it's better for you to stay away. And look at King of Wands again at the bottom of this. King of Wands is not playing, Virgo. This King of Wands energy is not playing. And again, they're in that devil energy. I wouldn't be surprised if they're a little obsessive, maybe stalker energy too. Wow. Look at this. They're in the Nine of Swords with the King of Swords. Six of Cups with the Seven of Swords again with the Emperor. Sweetheart, you gotta... wow. This King of Wands showed up twice. This King of Wands has a lot of passion for you. They're not playing games with you, Virgo. You gotta understand this. You might as well just take this as a warning. Do not go into this person or this individual's area by yourself. You left this situation for a reason, correct? Yes. You started off with the Queen of Swords. You're cutting this out. Do not put yourself in a situation where you could harm yourself. And if there's children involved, absolutely not. Go to courts, get a mediator, live with family. Hey, if you gotta talk to me or whatever, you gotta talk in front of my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, whatever the case may be. You gotta have that protection. And I'm telling you right now, that's not what they're going for. They want you by yourself. You got to be careful. Look at, they're in the Nine of Swords energy. Like they're fucking losing their mind over there. They're losing their mind. They're in the King of Swords. They're in their head. They're wanting to make a head over heart decision. They're being very analytical, very logical of like where they're trying to go. You have a past with this person. This isn't just somebody you just met just a couple of months ago. This is somebody you've dealt with for a long time. Years. There again, Seven of Swords is popping up again. You found out something. Maybe this person was living a double life. But look at the Emperor. They want to take control of the situation. Virgo. And again, with the moon underneath, there's a lot of shit that's unseen, love. Look at Justice. Justice is here with the Nine of Wands. You got to take time to heal. You got to protect yourself. And if you need the justice system, you need the justice system. You got the Eight of Cups here with the Eight of Wands. I mean, can I say anything more? Virgo, please hear me. And this could be Aries to Pisces. If you have Virgo in your chart, or if you don't even have Virgo in your chart, and you're dealing with someone that's not taking no for an answer, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter what the situation is, then you need to get away from that person. I mean, there's a reason for restraining orders. Unfortunately, this day and age, and look at this Ace of Cups with this Empress. This person has viewed you as the Empress, and they've left you out in the freaking cold. You can't, sweetheart. They might have wanted something more from you than what you were willing to give, and you gave way too much for a long period of time, and they know this, and they're wondering why you're not taking them back, why you're not going back to them anymore. Wow, sweetheart, this is look at all these cards just on the Seven of Swords and the King of Wands. That is a lot of shit right here between this. Like, there's something you found out, love. I can't make this shit up. Wow. Wow. Let's look at this Knight of Cups. What did you do? It's not what did you do. It's like, I think you hung in there way too long. You've over this relationship. It should have been, you know, forgive me for saying this, but I feel this relationship should have been over a long time ago. And I think you finally put your foot down, and they're not having it. They're not having it, sweetheart. They're losing their fucking mind. They're not having it. And I'm sorry, excuse my language, but I gotta put it exactly how it's coming to me. They're losing their fucking marbles because you actually have a backbone. Because you're actually standing up to you're actually standing up for yourself. You're standing up to them, and you probably never have. You probably never have before. You're probably very submissive, and they're probably very dominant, very controlling, and you allowed them to be there. You allowed this to happen, okay? And if you didn't, then there's plenty of resources out there, love, that you could have attended to. A lot. And I know it's not easy. It's not easy. Trust me. Been there, done that too. It's not easy. I've lived in shelters. I've had to go to freaking domestic. I've had to have a freaking 2.5 year restraining order. And I'm telling you, it's just, there's people out there that will not accept no for an answer. And that's not fair. But unfortunately, you got to do what you can to protect yourself. That's not cool. But unfortunately, that's the way of the world. You got to learn to protect yourself. And Virgo, you, with this individual here, you got to protect yourself. And again, this could be a man that a woman is doing this to you, stalking you, friggin', you know, trying to get you to talk to her, and all this other kind of crap. Or it could be the other way around. This could be a woman that a man is wanting to talk to and stalking or whatever, or vice versa. A woman with a woman, a man with a man. It doesn't matter. It's the energy that I'm picking up here. And the energy here is very negative. This energy is negative towards you because you've put your foot down, because you've cut them out. You finally said enough is enough. They're not happy. They're not having it. And they want to find a way to get you back. That's what the Seven of Swords is twice. They're going to try to find a way to get you back, love. They're going to gaslight the fucking shit out of you. They're going to freaking kiss the ground you walk on just to get you back. And once they get you back, you may not leave. You may not leave. Be careful of what you do. Be careful of what you do. It's a lot of shit going on. A lot of desperate times. A lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are freaking extremely frustrated. The last thing they want is something to walk away from them that they've always had access to. That's the last thing somebody wants. You're not taking that away from me. Hell no. You gotta be careful, please. Now, like I said, this is a Virgo reading, but this goes from Aries to Pisces. All the way. All 12 freaking signs. And I don't care where you have it in your chart. If you have fear of somebody harming you or hurting you, please reach out. Reach out to the authorities. Reach out to other resources. Find somebody that will listen to you. But do not suffer in silence with this bullshit. Enough is enough. Times are way too hard to be under the fist of somebody else's bullshit. That person needs to fucking heal. They need a therapist. They need a doctor. They need to figure their shit out. You're not a battering ram for anybody. You're not a punching bag for anybody. Nor should you be Nor should you be throwing punches or anything else on anybody. This situation is not healthy here at all. Let's look at this Knight of Cups. Wow. That is not the kind of reading like, wow, look at Seven of Pentacles. You need to start over, love. You're going to need to plant the seed somewhere else. It's not here. Not with this tainted soil. Look at that. You're going to have the strength to do this, baby girl. And you already have. That's the problem. But you got to stay committed. You got to stay committed to yourself. You got to stay away from this. If you're really done with it, which I really feel that you are, you are, because you're in the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're done with this. But remember what I said. They're going to do everything in their power to get you back. So be careful, because they're going to pull at your heartstrings, and they know you probably better than you know yourself. So just be careful, because they're going to pull on everything they can. Everything. And not just for a little while. They're going to pull on everything for a long fucking time. They're going to show up at your house, show up at your family's house, show up at your friend's house, show up at your job, show up where you go grocery shopping, where you wash your car. Every single thing you guys used to do together, you're going to have to change that shit. Change that whole entire fucking routine. The whole entire routine. This person's going to want to offer you love all day, every day. They might sleep outside your window. Wow. That drives me crazy. That really drives me crazy. Let's look at this Plaza of Wands. I mean, they want you in their home. They want you back home. If you lived with them, look at that. The Two of Swords in the reverse. I normally don't. All my cards are always in the upright, but I'm being told to leave this like this. But the decision, and it's only in reverse because the decision has already been made. When it's in the upright, a decision has to be made. When it's in the reverse, the decision has already been made. Already. You're not dealing with the situation. You're not dealing with the situation. When it comes to being in their home, you're not having it. You're not having it. I don't blame you. Just protect yourself. Oh, these cards are just throwing themselves. Yeah, this was a Two of Cups. This was a strong relationship. Yep, built on stability. Wow. Wow. Let me get another deck here. I gotta get another deck. Let's use the Light Seers. Wow. Okay, tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Why is Virgo in this Queen of Swords energy? Actually, no. We know why Virgo's in this Queen of Swords energy. What can Virgo do now to keep themselves safe from this situation here, please? What can Virgo do now to keep themselves safe from the situation here with this King of Wands energy? Please and thank you. Let's see what the Queen of Swords is about. Wow, look at this. Page of Pentacles. Hold on to your stability. Continue to move forward. And you have the Six of Swords. Get away from drama. Get away from the chaoticness of the situation. Don't put yourself. Look at this. The Moon energy again. The Moon energy 3 fucking times. You need to be silent. You need to work in silence. You hear me, Virgo? And again, if this is from Aries to Pisces, anybody that's dealing with, you have to work in silence. Keep your mouth shut about your whereabouts. Keep your mouth shut on what it is that you're doing, where you're going, who you're doing things with, so on and so forth. And I suggest you do not jump into a relationship or anything with anyone. Give yourself time to heal. Give yourself time for this to simmer down and where you're able to focus. Because what you're going to do is you're going to add more fuel to the fire, especially with this individual. They're already taking no for an answer. They see you with someone else, so they think you're doing something with someone else. Sweetie, it's not going to be good on your side. And it doesn't matter, male or female, it doesn't matter. If a man sees a woman with their partner, they're going to be pissed. If a woman sees a man with their partner, they're going to be pissed, or vice versa, however you put it. Don't do that to yourself, and don't involve anybody. Don't put anybody in this loop. You don't leave one situation to just jump into another one. That's not how it works. Okay? It's not how it works, honey. This situation here is not going to go away right away. It's not. I'm telling you right now, it's not. It's not. Tell me more about the Six of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Wow. I was not expecting this at all. I was not expecting this at all. And I was just getting Virgo. I was just getting ready to say Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. Look at this. Focus on your stability with the Knight of Pentacles here. Focus on your stability. You might need to make some moves. But like I said, work in silence. So work in silence. Don't let anybody know what it is you're doing. Look at you have the Nine of Cups on the table twice. This is exactly what's making you happy. This is what's making you happy, is to cut this out, to finally be done and over with this shit. You've dealt with this shit for way too long, love. Way too long. You're done. You're absolutely done with the Ace of Swords here. You've gotten the truth. You've gotten the clarity. There's no need for anything else. There's no need for anything. You've said what you needed to say. You've done what you needed to do. I'm absolutely proud of you. But now, stay away. Don't make all this fucking ruckus and everything else, and stand your ground and everything else to turn around and go back. That's the biggest mistake all of us make. We've all made the mistake. When you've put that freaking sword down in the ground, you've put that line there. Do not cross it. Don't cross it, because that's what's saving you, is to stay on your side. Block it. Block it out as much as you can. And if there's kids involved, you got to go to court, love. You got to go to court. Everybody has a right to see their children, depending on the circumstances and depending on the situation. If they can't have you and everything else, they're going to want to see their kids. And if there's kids involved, like I said, allow them to see their children, but under supervision. You have to get a mediator. You got to go to court. There's things that you got to do, but you got to allow them to see their children. You can't take their children away. A lot of times, there's situations where women are taking their kids away, men are taking their kids away. You can't do that. It's between you adults. It's between you two adults. Figure it out. But don't put the kids in the middle to hurt each other. Please don't do that. These are innocent angels and everything else that don't deserve it. It's already hard enough that mommy and daddy are going to be separated, or whatever the case may be, however the situation is. But don't put the kids through it. You both are adults. You both have to figure it out. It didn't work. Okay. Accept it. You go your way. Allow them to go their way. Don't say that you're done with them. You found out all this bullshit, and then you're going to play games back and forth. Don't do that. If you're out all the way. All the way. Fix yourself, heal yourself, and move on and find love. Let them do the same. It's going to take them a little bit longer because it probably wasn't something that was mutual, but it needed to happen. Look at all this freaking chaos. 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Swords. Not once, twice, 3 times. Come on. I mean, what the hell? No. And look at this. Another card in reverse. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, this situation here, there's no start over. There's no redo. There's no nothing here. There's nothing here. I asked, what can Virgo do to change the situation? And you got the Ace of Wands in reverse. There's no fresh start with this situation here. This situation has ended. You got the Ace of Swords on this. It's done. It's done. There is no return. And look at the High Priestess underneath. You know intuitively, you already know what's going on. And that's why you got the Moon card 3 times on the table. 3 times. With 3 different decks on the table. You already know what you need to do. You ask your spirit team. They've worked this out for you. They've gotten you out of the situation. Now you got to stay out of the situation, because if you go back in, they're going to allow you to go back in. And whatever is going to happen is whatever is going to happen. Because once they help you, it's going to be harder and harder and harder, because it's like crying wolf. Don't ask for it and then go back. That's not good, honey. Wow. I was not expecting this, Virgo. Damn. What else does Virgo need to know so that we can wrap this up, Council? What else does Virgo need to know for their highest good, please? What does Virgo need to know for their highest good, please? Look at this. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands. Sweetheart, you got to focus on yourself. You got to focus on yourself. Focus on your stability. Educate yourself. Look at this. Getting away from the 10 of Swords. That's what you need to do, is get away from the 10 of Swords. You're already in the Queen of Swords energy. But this hurts. This hurts. This isn't something that's just going to go away in your heart, in your mind, your soul, and your spirit. It's not going to go away right away. But you made an amazing, you took an amazing step. You chose yourself and you got out of that situation. Now you got to focus on what do you do from this point forward. No more back. No more looking back. No more in the past. They're gonna bother you. I'm letting you know now, they're going to bother you, because the energy that is here, this person is aggressive. Again, male or female, doesn't matter. This person is aggressive. They're not going to take no for an answer. You have to stay away from this individual. I don't care if you have to get the courts involved. I don't care if you have to get the police involved. Whatever the case may be. But you need to work in silence. Always let people know where you're going so that they can keep an eye on you and everything else. You got to protect yourself from this person. I'm telling you, they're going to stalk her, and they're obsessed. They have an obsession. You've got to be careful of, please. I just don't want, God forbid, I just don't want something crazy to happen to anybody. But if I clearly see it here, I have to say something. I'm a messenger. I got to put it out there. You know? Wow. Let me grab another deck. Let's just grab this one. See, just get something real quick. Wow. Look at this. Wow. I got the freaking, I just split the freaking deck. Got the Chariot and the 5 of Cups. You see what I mean? Like, this is over, love. You got to move on. You got to move on. I said I was going to grab some more cards, and that's it. You got the Chariot and the 5 of Cups. I can't say anything more. This is you've moved away from this situation. You're done with this situation. Wow. I want to put some. What do I want to put on here? I'm gonna put some of these angel therapy cards. Just something a little bit more, something a little bit helpful to give you a little bit of motivation. I'm so sorry. I hate seeing this kind of shit because I've been there. I know what it feels like. It feels horrible when you feel alienated, when you feel like you're scared and you're paranoid, and every freaking time you hear a noise in your house or you hear a noise outside or something, like you're terrified, you're scared. You're scared, and I hate when the fact that people do that shit to other people. They do it all day, every day, all day, every day. It's fucking disgusting. It's like, get a life, you know? Everybody has a right to freaking say no, whether you like it or not. Pick up your pieces and freaking move on. There's 8 billion fucking people in this world. Move on. You don't have the right to harass anybody or threaten anyone. Move on. There's plenty of pussy and dick in the sea. Come on. It's way too many cards. I'm sorry. This kind of situation is it's triggering. It really is. Just makes you makes you upset. It really does. And I'm sorry for whoever's dealing with this and whoever's going through this. I really am. Wow, you know what? I'm sorry, you guys. I can't use these cards. Why? Because I do not have my glasses and I cannot see these words. I can't. I'm going to have to put these bad boys back. I should have brought my glasses. Let me see. Nope. And I'm not putting any romance angel cards on here because this is not a romance angel situation. Spirit animals. I'm gonna grab these here. I should have grabbed I didn't grab any water, I didn't grab my eyes, I didn't grab anything. I just wasn't expecting this. But I said I'm a freestyle reader. Whatever happens, happens. I told you guys right from the very beginning. Whatever I see, taste, smell, hear, and feel, I put it out there, you guys. And this is a warning for somebody, please. If you walked away from somebody and you're done with the situation, be done with the situation. Walk away. Stay away. Work in silence. Stay with your family. If there's children involved, let them see their children, but do things the right way. They can see their children without you having to be there. Okay, you just got to set things up correctly. Don't deny anyone from seeing their children. That's not fair. And don't put the children in it because they don't deserve that. This is between mom and dad or whatever the case may be. But don't do this. Don't hurt the babies any more than they've already been hurt. You know? Just try to make the best of a difficult situation. Look at sacred space. Virgo, sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. Again, work in silence. No suffering in silence anymore. No more suffering. You've already made that decision. No more suffering in silence. Now it's time to work in silence. Put the key players in the places they need to be that works for you. Other than that, you cut it out. Cut it out. Look at, you're on a whole new cycle. We got the world already on the table. Look at, we are all beings. Surrender to your changes. Release your fears. Trust the powerful process that you have allowed yourself to be in. You've allowed yourself to get into this Queen of Swords energy. You allowed yourself to say, no more, enough is enough. I will no longer play these fucking games. I'm going to aid myself. I'm going to fix myself. I'm going to work on healing. I need to take care of me. No more of this freaking drama. No more of this bullshit. No more of this control, mind games, manipulation, trickery, and all that bullshit. No more. You put that freaking sword down right in the fucking sand, right in the pavement, right in the cement, right in the grass, wherever you are. You put that freaking sword down right there. Put that line. You're done. Whatever you do, love, do not cross that line. Heal yourself, fix yourself, heal your family. You're a beautiful individual. You got to believe that. And you do, because you wouldn't have made this decision if you didn't. That I know about you, and you know that about yourself too. Creation. Remember your thoughts. Shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality. Look at that. I can't make this shit up. Everything is like, this is why I love doing what I'm doing, and I'm not that kind of reader. I'm not that kind of reader that's going to say freaking pixie dust and rainbows and all that bullshit. This is what I do. All my cards are here. This is my gift. My gift is to heal. My gift is to tell you when shit's wrong, when shit's right, when shit's weird, when shit's ugly. It is what it is. I am real. I'm not And my shit's free. All I ask is that you subscribe. All I ask is that you like. Send me an email. Send me a comment. Let me know if this is resonating. Let me know where this is going in your life. That's all I ask. And if you want to throw your girl a couple, some donations, everything that I use, I've gotten donations and everything else before. Everything that I've gotten for donations, I've always used here. I've always put more cards here. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I've gotten, a cup of coffee or two or whatever because I do work nights. But everything everything I've gotten for donations has always gone back into my channel. This is me from start to finish, and I'm not going anywhere, nowhere, nowhere. Virgo, this is what I have, loves. I really hope and pray that whatever situation that you're going through, it doesn't matter, whatever situation you're going through, that you find that peace and that serenity within yourself to continue to move forward and make yourself the main priority. With love and light. Till next time. Bye bye.